Hello everyone, hope you all are doing great and are staying safe. Post Diwali, I'm sure most of you might be having loads of dry fruits and cashews gifted by your friends lying around in your house, and if you're wondering as to what to do with them, I have a perfect recipe for you. It's the Indian traditional sweet Kaju Katli, which is prepared with just 2 ingredients and it needs just 15 to 20 minutes of yours, and I promise it's worth every bit of effort. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and check out what are the ingredients required to make the Kaju Katli. Firstly, I have taken here some plain cashew nuts which I'm transferring into a blender, and we're going to grind it into a fine powder. But please ensure you do not overdo the grinding process, because if you do so, the cashews will release fat or oil. So just pulse the cashews until they become a fine powder. So this is how my cashew powder looks like after grinding. It is slightly coarse. If you want a fine powder, you may sieve it, but then I like my Kaju Katli to be a little nutty, so I am going ahead with this texture itself. Next, let's prepare the sugar syrup, for which I'm adding in the sugar into a pan. In goes water. Let's dissolve the sugar into the water while the flame is on low. Once the sugar syrup comes to a boil, check for the consistency. We are looking for a 1-string consistency. Now, as soon as you get the 1-string consistency, go ahead and add the ground cashew powder. Stir and keep on stirring non-stop on a low flame. If there are lumps, then break the lumps as you stir and continue to stir. This consistent stirring is the key for a smooth and even Kaju Katli dough. The mixture will thicken eventually. Now is the time to add in half a teaspoon of ghee and continue stirring. It's been about 5 to 6 minutes. You can see how the mixture has left the sides of the pan and come together. Now to check if it's ready, just pick a portion of the dough between your fingers and try to roll it into a small ball. If the rolled out dough is smooth and non-sticky, then it's done. Now allow it to rest for a minute or two, and while it's still warm, transfer it onto the countertop and start kneading it. At this stage, in case your dough looks much softer and you're unable to handle it, then add a teaspoon of milk powder and try adjusting the consistency. And in case your dough is dry or dense, then add a teaspoon of milk to soften it. The reason why we knead the dough is to eliminate the grainy texture of it. Also, in case your dough is refusing to come together or is totally crumbled after cooling, place the dough back in the pan on a low flame. Add a few splashes of water or milk and continue to cook it for a few more minutes until it forms a smooth dough. Once you have a smooth dough, using a rolling pin, flatten it and let the rolled cashew dough cool down. Once cooled completely, cut the cashew dough into squares or diamond shapes. Serve the Kaju Katlis right away or store it in an airtight container, and it should easily last you for a week at room temperature. I'm sure Kaju Katli will be your new favorite treat, so do give this recipe a try and enjoy it with your family and friends. And I hope you like this video of mine as much as I enjoyed making it for you. So if you did, please do not forget to click on that like button. And if you're new to my channel, I'm very glad to have you here. Please do not leave without clicking on that subscribe button and the bell icon beside it, so as to stay updated of all the new videos which I post here. So until I see you all the next time, eat healthy, eat homemade, and stay positive. Take care. Bye bye.